Hello, I'm MrTT, and today I'll be covering another one from the trio of rather niche turtle characters from the comic published by DC. I already have a video on my channel about the most popular of the three, Max Turtle the Turtle, aka the Terrific Quatty. Soon, in February 2026, I'm planning a video dedicated to the second most popular of the three, Fastback. Today's topic is the turtle with the fewest appearance of the bunch, Crash. In a sense, this video is a teaser for the one about Fastback, as Crash is, in a sense, a side character to him. Fastback is the hero of the Zoo Crew, who are primarily the heroes of the Captain Carrot and his amazing Zoo Crew series. The titular Captain Carrot's civilian alter ego is a comic book artist. He draws and writes stories about a group of animal superheroes, the Just a Lost Animal, who are a parody of Justice League America, and are a literal one at that. Crash dresses like the Flash. We also have in this team counterparts of Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, and the Green Lantern. In any case, Fastback is a recurring character in this issue, where Crash appears mostly symbolically, but let's discuss each of these issues one by one. The aforementioned group debuted on a 16-page insert in the new Teen Titans 16, an issue with a cover date on February 1982, published on November 12, 1981. In that story, Crash appears in one frame, but if it weren't for knowledge gathered from later issues, I wouldn't have counted him as a turtle. In Captain Carrot and his Amazing Zoo Crew issue 1, Crash appears in single frame, without any additional context. He is still portrayed in such a way that if I saw him without a context, I wouldn't recognize him as a turtle. Second issue of this series is again just one frame, but this time he looks more turtle-like. Not enough to automatically identify him as a turtle, but still more turtle-like. This issue has two frames with Crash. One only shows the head of the Just Got Animals characters, and there is 5 scenes in which they participate, with a clear view of Crash. Issue 4, again, just one frame, and in black and white. But this comic is a turtle combo. We have the usual amount of Fastback here, one frame with Crash, but there is also a mention and image of the turtle, Uncle Max Turtle, aka Max Turtle the Turtle, aka the Terrific Quatty. The fifth issue of Captain Carrot and his amazing Zoo Crew is once again a single frame, and more importantly, after appearing in each of the first 5 issues, we are in for a bit of a break. In issue 10 of the series, Crash doesn't appear visually. He is only mentioned by one of the characters who mistakes Fastback for Crash. Captain Carrot and his amazing Zoo Crew 12 is where the fun begins, or rather, a teaser of fun. Here, Crash appears in a single frame, and this time it's not a typical appearance like before, but it seems we got to see him in person as a real character. This is a preview of the next 2 issues. We are not interested in issue 13, but in issue 14, it looks like we'll see Crash and the rest of the Just a Lost Animals. So, Captain Carrot as his amazing Zoo Crew, issue 14, and as promised, he appears in person in this issue. He's on the cover and features heavily in the comic itself. It turns out there are parallel universes, and from out of this world, the Just a Lost Animals crew appears in the world of the Amazing Zoo Crew. We have fights, we have cooperation, and we have an open ending. In Captain Carrot and his Amazing Zoo Crew issue 14, again, we have Crash on the cover, and we have a continuation of the story from the previous issue. There are plenty of scenes. Overall, if you want to get to know Fastback and choose the rest of Captain Zoo Crew, it's worth reading all 20 issues of the series. But if you only want to know what's essential about Crash, you can limit yourself to issue 14 and 15. All the alien ones are cameos, and Crash isn't in issue 16 through 20. After a long hiatus, in 2007 we received the 3-issue series Captain Carrot and the final arc. In the first issue, Crash is seen in a single frame, in Captain Carrot Talks, when he is asked by a fan at Comic-Con why he stopped creating Just a Lost Animals. He explained that he stopped because the writers ordered him to. After an absence in the second issue, Crash returns a big way in the third. The heroes need help, so Captain creates a new GLA comic expecting a visit from the liar. And he's right. The Riot sends a request for support to the JLA, and they show up and help. This is the third and last major appearance of this character. The last appearance I know is again a mere cameo. In 2016, the Multiversity in Sewer 2, he is seen in a single frame, along with Fastback. We appear in a total of 3 frames, but details about him will be in the video about him. Unlike the Terrific Quatty and Fastback, Crash had been featured in an reference book. All it's worth mentioning how Max Turtle was depicted in the DC Super Pets Character Encyclopedia. The description clearly informs us that it is Max Turtle, but his graphic representation is much more similar to Crash. This version of Max Turtle is also featured in Superman Family Adventures issue 12. As for merchandise or anything like that, as far as I know, we didn't receive any. That's all for now. Thank you for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you liked it, and I hope to see you again in the next video. Bye!